My name is Claire Mitchell and I am 29 years of age. I live at home with my parents. Well, it is knowing that they are here and knowing that I've got my space as well. So like I'm downstairs, they're upstairs, so I know that they're here. And also because I know that Mum knows to what the sort of assistance I need.
Claire is our eldest child, our first child. So right from the very beginning it was a life about supporting her, and every choice that we made was really with her in mind. The care that Claire requires in many ways hasn't changed from what it was 10, 20 years ago. I guess the biggest one is knowing what service you want when you have no ideas of what the future may bring. That's hard, and then finding those services and
how to access those services.
Accessing the services, that's always difficult. Firstly, I think we see ourselves as a family, but I can't ever get away from the fact that I am Claire's carer. And it's for people that don't do this every day, and this applies to people who are very close in my life, my closest friends and family. They see it all happening, but they don't see what goes on behind the scenes. And it's wonderful that everybody can see that we have this wonderful life going on, and it is a wonderful life, and everybody enjoys their life as best they can. But there's a heck of a lot of work that goes into that happening, and that is one of my real concerns for the future. It's maintaining that degree of energy that's required to support Claire, enabling us all to have as good a life as we can.
One would hope that a scheme like the National Disability Insurance Scheme would give you one point to focus on, or one place to focus on to find out information on a lot of different situations. If that was available in the past, it would have been less time consuming and less stressful.
People with an intellectual disability need support. They, in many aspects, you might say all aspects of their life. But through that support, they then lead very meaningful lives where they contribute greatly to their community that they're in, through their work, through their social interaction.
I think by having the support, we build a better individual that costs the government a lot less money. And the NDIS would be a good scheme, and it'd actually save money rather than cost money in real terms.
And every human being has that right to live the best life that they can. So if some person needs a little bit more support for that to happen, so be it. We all need support in some way, certainly at different times in our lives.